This is part 2 of The Price of Love. Kemi sat in her parents' living room, staring at the ceiling. It had been a month since her narrow escape from David's ritual attempt, but the nightmares still haunted her. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw the blood-stained altar, heard David's voice, and felt the cold grip of fear. Her mother, sensing her struggle, sat beside her and held her hand. "My daughter, you must let go of this fear. God saved you for a reason." "I know, Mama, but I feel like my heart is still trapped in that place." Kemi's voice trembled. Her father, a strong but gentle man, joined them. "You need to return to school. You cannot let fear steal your future." At first, the thought of going back terrified her, but she knew her father was right. She had worked too hard to let David's evil take her dreams away. With her parents' prayers, Kemi returned to the university. She was more cautious now, avoiding flashy boys and being selective about her friends. News of David's arrest had spread across campus, and many girls who once admired him were now afraid to even speak his name. Despite everything, Kemi struggled with trust. Whenever a boy smiled at her, she questioned his intentions. It was difficult, but she was determined to heal. One day, while studying in the library, she met Chinedu, a quiet, kind, and intelligent young man. Unlike David, he was not rich or flashy. He didn't try to impress her with money, but rather with respect and patience. "Kemi, I heard what happened to you," he said one evening. "You're strong. Don't let your past stop you from finding happiness." His words stayed with her. Maybe not all men were like David. Maybe one day she could love again. Just as she was beginning to heal, a chilling message came to her phone. "You escaped once, but you won't escape again." Fear gripped her heart. The number was unknown, but she knew who it was from. David. She rushed to the police station only to hear shocking news. David had escaped from prison. He had powerful connections, and now he wanted revenge. Kemi knew she couldn't live in fear again. With the help of Chinedu and the school security, she stayed alert, never walking alone and always looking over her shoulder. But deep down, she knew David wouldn't give up easily. One evening, Kemi received another text. "Meet me at the old library if you want this to end." She knew it was dangerous, but she also knew running wouldn't solve anything. So she informed Chinedu and the police, setting up a trap of her own. When she arrived at the abandoned library, she saw him, David, standing in the shadows with a knife. His once handsome face was twisted with anger. "You should have died that night," he hissed. "Now, I'll finish what I started." But before he could take a step, police officers stormed in and tackled him to the ground. David screamed as they handcuffed him. This time, there would be no escape, the police said. With David finally gone, Kemi felt a heavy burden lift from her shoulders. She had faced her greatest fear and won. As months passed, she found herself smiling again, studying harder, and slowly opening her heart. Chinedu remained a good friend, never pressuring her, always reminding her of her strength. One evening, she stood under the campus sunset, closed her eyes, and whispered, "Thank you, God, for another chance at life." Her journey wasn't easy, but she had learned an important lesson. Love should never be blind, and true strength is found in overcoming fear. Thanks for watching as we wait for part 3. Please don't forget to follow, like, and share. If you have already done that, congratulations.